Okay, we're at Holmes Creek today. We're gonna run down the creek and run to the Choctawhatchee and look for a lost steamboat from, I think, the mid 1800s. I'll have to recheck that. Called the Captain Fritz. It was kind of steaming up the Choctawhatchee and caught on fire, and it's now just sitting on the bottom at the edge of the river now. And the river and everything around here is very low. You can see we're at the end of this boat ramp, so I want to see if we can find it. All right, so I haven't had this boat out in a couple months now, just because of how low the river is up where we usually stay at. So I've just been using the mud boat, so it's kind of nice to have this thing out. All right, so I think this is the right one, and this houseboat's been on the water for 50 years. So that's really cool. And right here used to be a ferry long time ago that would, shuttle people across the river.
Alright, so we're heading south on Holmes Creek now. We've got about a 9-mile ride until we get to the steamboat wreck. We will leave Holmes Creek and enter the Choctawhatchee River. If you're looking for something like this that's not very well documented, the best resource is, in my opinion, Google Earth. You can use the timeline feature to go back when the water is low and just search the area where you think it's at and just keep changing the timeline back, and eventually you'll see something that kind of sticks out to you. That's typically what I would do on something like this, and then join your local Facebook groups and look Google or search on there, because a lot of the websites that would have this information just don't stick around forever, unfortunately. I remember seeing this on a news article online probably 10 or 15 years ago, and now I can't find it, so hope that helps.
Alright, so that's where the Choctawhatchee and Holmes Creek mix at, the confluent. You want to get fancy with it? I don't know that I've ever seen it like that. got a new tree down in the river and stuff. So we're gonna keep going. It's not too far really, so shouldn't take long. So this is it. I thought we would be able to see more of it, but I'm guessing there's just not much left. Oh yeah, you can see it. Wow, that's super cool. So maybe this was the front of the boat? Alright, so I planned on like hopping out and snorkeling around this thing, but I think if I get in now, it'll just make the water super muddy. So I'm gonna try and get as much video without getting in first. So got my Insta360 X5 set up with the dive case. Probably one of the best cameras out there right now. If you're interested in getting one, we've partnered with Insta360. I'll put a link in the description. Let's see if we can film some of this. Oh wow. So you can see how it was burnt right there. Man, that's super cool. You can see kind of like the burn marks on this thing where like the old wood has broke off. That is super cool. Because this thing, I don't know if somebody set it on fire or it just caught on fire, but it did burn down. So that is really neat. I don't think any of the videos turning out good. You can't hardly see. The river is like basically not flowing. The water's not clearing up at all. So, all right, let me read to you about the Captain Fritz steamboat. The Captain Fritz steamboat was a stern wheel steamboat built in 1892 that ran routes between Freeport, Point Washington, and Pensacola, Florida. It was captained by Fritz Bloodworth and was owned by Fritz Leinhard before catching fire and sinking on September 19, 1930. The remnants of the shipwreck can still be seen in the Choctawhatchee Riverbed at low water levels. So right now the river's at like 0.8 feet at Highway 90. So if you want to come check it out, that's a good time. Built in 1892 in Mississippi. The captain was Fritz Bloodworth from Definiak Springs. I used to live there. All right, well, that was a cool trip. Wish there was a little more to see here, but that's how it goes sometimes. Appreciate y'all watching. If you guys like this history stuff, I got a few more things I could go check out on the river. Let me know, and we'll keep going. But thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all later.